we all know in this country that the late Major Isaac Jasper Dakaboro is virtually an icon when it comes to the issue of struggling for the Niger Delta to be made a better place. I tell you this, in 1966, during the 12-day revolution that has been often quoted, Boro made a statement, and I will quote it. Here is what he said. If the Nigerian government failed to do something drastic to improve the lot of the people, and he was talking specifically about the Niger Delta people, he said, a time will come that the people will boil over, and then evil is afoot. 1966 to 2016 is a space of 50 years. About 1995, when there was a 5 million man march organized in Abuja by then General Sani Abacha related attempts to entrench himself in power, what they call the Youth Earnestly Yin for Abacha. Youths were brought from all over this country to assemble in Abuja to do that appeal. The Niger Delta youth came to Abuja and found a very well-built, well-planned, everything provided city. It immediately struck the youths that the only way, the only how that this city, Abuja, got built was through the funding, finances that was derived from the Niger Delta resources or region, which is a fact. By the time they returned home, they started preaching to their fellow people that we cannot be supplying Nigeria so much money and wealth, get cities built elsewhere, people gain businesses, become billionaires and millionaires, while we live in penury.
You know, I really don't want us to, a moment here, please. I don't want
the era of Isaac Boro.
I thought by now we know the problem.
And that of Sarawiwa.
Yeah. I wouldn't want you to stop.
I'm just coming down to give you solutions very easily.
And I'm trying to, so that you don't
very
too much and waste some of your time, because you're running out of time.
Yes, yes. So I'm going to give you the solutions very easily.
All right then.
Therefore, what I was trying to lay is that the totality of complex issues that have taken place within the Niger Delta are boiled over to a point that the falconer cannot hear the falcon. Things are falling apart. Youths are speaking different voices. Elders are speaking in different voices. What your own brother is doing, at some point, you will not even know what to say about it. At the end of the day, you asked, do we know the people doing these things? I pose a teaser to you on the other hand. Who in this world gives birth to a child, and in raising a family, the children, you say that this child from day one is an armed robber, or he became an armed robber? Certain environments begin to change this person, and when even that person becomes an armed robber, the man does not come and announce that I am so, I have become an armed robber. It is when the deviant characteristics that he takes out to society begins to rob and kill and maim, that society will now know that, oh, some people robbed there, they did this, they did that. And then now society, through law enforcement, security will begin to use intelligence to track, to investigate, to begin to unmask who that particular fellow or group of people are.
Well, Mr. Ambaiowei, let me jump in and ask you this.
We found ourselves in the Niger Delta today.
Having said that, let me ask you then, do you think that this is the best way to draw attention?
Nobody can sit here and say, oh, that is Avenger,
can you hear me, Mr.
that is not Avenger.
Can you hear me? Do you think that this is the best way to draw attention to the plight and to what they actually want done in the Niger Delta?
Get it right. I have just told you that when there is discontent, people can do various and different things. And their actions, in some cases, will definitely go out of the standard and the norm. And the Ijaw National Congress is a very lawful constitutional body. As parents, as the apex and umbrella body of the Ijaws, we do not subscribe to violence. We do not subscribe to anything untoward to draw attention to the grievances that we have. We have always used legitimate means and pursuits to draw attention. But what I'm saying is that if over the years, repeated efforts, repeated peaceful options proposed, ideas canvassed, is not giving solutions, do you think that you can guarantee that every child or every wife or every man inside that your household will accept that the method you are using, they are going to still follow it? That may not happen.
What do you think should
be? And this is why we are saying that, okay, fine, this is not the situation we have found ourselves. But we want our countrymen to also understand. Even there's Igboro that they said was the first person who did militancy. They condemned him to death after court trial when he was arrested. He was in prison. When the Nigeria-Biafra Civil War started, Gowon pardoned him. He came back, joined the Nigerian Armed Forces, and fought to defeat Biafra, and kept Nigeria united till today. That is a very positive contribution. That is not to say that Bureau had not used his own means and method to draw attention to the Niger Delta situation.
What do you think should be done then for us to...
Our take is this. Be it as it may, that some children among us have gone this deviant way and are drawing this attention in this kind of volatile way or armed way, we are saying that the country cannot, because of these few people, as the case may be, whichever way you label them, you cannot say that all Ijaws are militants. You will now have to now enter the whole Ijaw territory and eliminate them. Now, this is what makes me to maybe give you a quotation. When some of public commentators make certain statements, one Sani Ibrahim Umar the other day said, we are behind what Mr. President do to bring sanity to Nigeria, even if he will eliminate the whole of Niger Delta.